When you try to follow a dream without support, it can feel like you are walking alone. You may doubt yourself, and you may wonder if your goal is impossible. This situation is difficult, but it can also teach you important lessons about motivation, confidence, and personal strength. Staying driven when no one supports you is not about being perfect. It is about learning how to manage your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions so you can continue moving forward. One important idea is understanding why people do not support you. Most of the time, they cannot see what you see. They focus on the risks, not the possibilities. They do not feel your passion or your excitement. Some people are afraid of failure, so they project their fear onto you. Others prefer traditional paths, so your different choice looks strange or unrealistic. This lack of support is often more about their mindset than your ability. When you understand this, you feel less hurt by their reactions, and you can protect your confidence. But understanding others is only the first step. You also need to strengthen your inner voice. When no one believes in your potential, your own thoughts become your main motivation. If your self-talk is negative, you will lose energy quickly. If you speak to yourself with honesty and encouragement, you can continue even during hard days. Instead of saying, "No one supports me, so I cannot succeed," you can say, "It is difficult, but I can take one more step today." This simple change helps you stay focused on progress, not fear. Another key idea is building a strong reason for your goal. If your dream is not clear, you will give up easily when people criticize you. You need a personal why that is meaningful to you. It can be something like, "I want a better future. I want to learn this skill to create new opportunities," or "I want to complete this project to prove to myself that I can do hard things." When your why is strong, outside opinions feel less powerful. Your motivation becomes more stable because it comes from inside, not from other people. When you lack support, it is also helpful to focus on the process instead of the approval. Many people lose motivation because they wait for compliments, praise, or recognition. When these things do not come, they feel invisible or unimportant. But success is usually built through quiet, daily actions. You can create small habits such as studying for 1 hour, practicing your skills every evening, or completing a small task each day. These consistent actions move you closer to your goal even when no one is watching. You cannot control what others think, but you can control what you do. Of course, the emotional part is real. It hurts when the people you care about do not support your dreams. You may feel lonely, frustrated, or disappointed. These feelings are normal. You do not need to hide them or pretend they do not exist. Allow yourself to feel the emotion, but do not let it stop your progress. You can say, "Yes, this is painful, but I will continue." Emotional acceptance makes you stronger because you are not fighting against your own feelings. One common mistake is trying too hard to prove other people wrong. At first, this may give you energy because you want to show that you are capable. But if your motivation is based only on revenge or pride, it will not last long. True motivation comes from wanting to grow, improve, and build a life that feels meaningful. You can use the doubt of others as inspiration, but your main focus should be proving yourself right, not proving others wrong. Sometimes, you may think you have zero support, but that is not always true. Support does not always look like applause. It can come from unexpected places, such as books, videos, online communities, or strangers who share a similar journey. You might find valuable advice from someone you have never met in real life. You might learn from someone who overcame the same struggle. These small sources of support can give you strength when people close to you cannot understand your dream. It is also important to protect your environment. If some people constantly criticize or discourage you, you do not need to argue with them. You do not need to explain everything. You can create distance and focus on your goals. Choose to spend more time around people who bring positive energy, even if they are not directly involved in your dream. A healthy environment helps you stay motivated and reduces unnecessary stress. During moments of doubt, look at your real progress instead of your temporary emotions. Your emotions may tell you that you are failing, but the facts might say something different. Maybe you have improved your skills compared to last month. Maybe you have completed many small steps already. Maybe your work is slowly getting better. These signs are important because they show that you are growing. You can write down your progress in a journal so you can remind yourself later when you feel discouraged. At the same time, staying driven does not mean you must follow the same strategy forever. If something is not working, you can adjust your method. Changing the plan does not mean giving up on the dream. It means you are learning what works best. Growth is a combination of persistence and flexibility. You keep the same goal, but you try different ways to reach it. The truth is, most great journeys begin quietly. No one is watching, no one is applauding, and no one understands why you are trying so hard. This stage feels lonely, but it is also a powerful training ground. It teaches you discipline, patience, and confidence. Later, when your results become visible, people may suddenly praise you. But you will know that the real strength was built during the time when you were alone. So if you feel unsupported today, do not assume your dream is unrealistic. Sometimes you are simply ahead of others. They cannot see what you see. Use this period to grow stronger. Stay close to your purpose. Speak to yourself with encouragement. Focus on small, daily actions. Protect your environment and stay flexible with your strategies. One day, people may say they always believed in you, but the truth is simple. You learned how to stay driven even when you were the only one who believed.